I can explain it. I got home today by the grace of God, prayers and love of others, because I went downtown to one of my favorite places in the entire world, where I have some wonderful friends and wonderful people there. And because of them, I made it home. Meaning, when I went there, when I literally walked in to the office, the place, whatever, I literally fell. Hi. So, mind the mess. Meaning, I did not purposely fall. I did not want to fall. I did not want to get hurt. But I was so physically exhausted that I was going to fall. But because when you walk in the door, you have to do a sign in. I had to put my bags down so I could do that. I didn't get to do that. I put my bags down, put my hands on the couch, the arm of the couch there, and I assisted myself down to the ground instead of a hard fall. That was the first time today. Before I left, and I go to, I had been walking very carefully throughout. I go back to my seat, and I literally almost did a fall forward. And I have, yes, witnesses to these events that happened today. By God's good grace, going slow like a turtle, walking with my cane, being balanced with what I was carrying and everything. Yeah, I have been. I got home, and I'm here with you. Now, I had to start earlier today because I made a commitment to call my grandchildren um, on the phone, and I got to be ready for that because I love talking to my grandbabies, but it's not a want, it's more of a need, and I'm helping my daughter and my grandchildren. So if you guys can understand, I might start a little bit earlier sometimes, and there's a reason for it. Now, as far as I know right now, I do have an appointment for my medical issue to be seriously addressed on Thursday. And guess what time it's for? 2:20 in the afternoon. With that in mind, okay, I was thinking that it might be smarter that day to come in earlier, like around noonish. Like, hi Kitty, hi Amos, my lovin' darling. I am so glad you're here with me today. Uh, so excuse my hairy mess. Where am I from? I am from my mother and my father. It's a joke. It's a joke. Relax, breathe. Hi, Greg. I'm kidding around. I got blessed by God. I got home. I went downtown to the one place to go to. It's one of my favorite places to be. And literally, I was there. I almost fell twice. Okay? So, and I do have witnesses to the fact. Here, so I got home. I had to make some phone calls, let people know, and texting, let them know. Yes, I made it home safely without falling because I rode the city bus that I do. I get up at the one bus stop, and then I have about 2 blocks to walk home. So I did. How about both? I love both of those guys. I really, yes, I do watch football, that football. Why do I watch that football? I'm going to tell you why. I lived in Germany for 9 years. When I was a child, my father was military. Okay? And in Germany, football is not what the Americans would say was football. Football in Germany is soccer to Americans. Okay? So, anywho, that's what happened. That's why I love my football. Both of them. Now, my secondary, the American football, I love it. because my youngest son, in the year that he was born at 2:57 Super Bowl Sunday that year. It was hilarious because everybody around me was making bets about when when my baby would be born. My mother won. She said around 3 o'clock in the morning. She was right. So, yeah. Now, and then, so I'm here. I got home. I'm safe. Yes, I'm sitting and I'm taking my time right now to write down who's all coming in because I like to connect with you guys that I don't know, check out your channels on my own time. And so just give me a few minutes. I want to get everybody's um, channel names, handles written down for my own selfish reason. Now, this is a craft chat. So if you got, or you do any kind of crafts, or you want to learn a new craft or something, let me know. I might know something about it. Just so you know, my lovely earrings, by the way, if you notice, ladies or gentlemen, these are polymer clay earrings. That was made by the lovely, beautiful JC Calamity Jane. I watched her one time making these, and she was using the glow in the dark. I'm going to tell you guys, I am a freak when it comes to the glow in the dark stuff. I'm like a big kid all over again, okay? And I was like, how much, how much, how much? And here she sent them to me as a gift, which, oh, I am so seriously blessed. I will not kid you not. And whenever I have a chat, if somebody gives me a gift of earrings, like the other lady up around the block did, I wear her earrings sometimes, but I also wear the ones that the lovely, sweet JC Calamity does because I want to share out and shout out about crafters. And you could be any kind of crafter. You could diamond art painting. You could do crocheting, knitting, you name it. Whatever you could think as a craft. You could do Model T cars. You could do anything of that. You could make canes. You could do whatever that is, craft-wise, that you have made or did yourself. I don't care if you... Let's see. I would go with Billy, Kitty. But I do like Taylor Swift because she has some beautiful music. Lisa. Lise? Is that how I say your... Isn't that how you say your name, Lise? Lise? Isn't that how the proper pronunciation for your name? Or did I say your name wrong? If I do say your name wrong, please don't get offended. I speak several languages. I'm still learning several languages. Right now, the ones I'm learning are the Native American languages of my children that I've adopted over the years. So understand that. It's a word here and a word there. It's not the easiest thing to learn. It's like go read your Bible and you read like the Hebrew names. I know, right? Right, Kitty? Okay. So if you ever go read in your Bible some of them Hebrew names or names of the cities and stuff, you're pretty much speaking another language. Just saying. Yes, my hair is a mess because why? Prior to getting on, I was going to get my hair brushed out. And some of you may not realize, oh, this feels so good. Sorry, but guys, this feels good. How about I just call you Kit? Because I love Hello Kitty. My baby sister loved Hello Kitty stuff when it first came out. And so and Kitty, what year were you born? 67? Is that why you got that number there for? I'm just curious. If you don't my dad always says there's never a stupid question. Maybe a stupid answer, but never a stupid question. So if you don't know something, you want to know, or you're curious to know, right? Right? So here you okay, for instance, somebody asked me How do you say my name? Temi. Temi. I know, right? No, I'm just telling you guys, you ought to see this one lady when she gets some delicious food. You ought to see her face and how her eye just flutters just for the deliciousness that she's eating. So, I don't know. So, anywho, this is the second day of the afternoon delight. Come on in. We are still setting up the rules of the chat. Certain selected people are going to help me decide the rules. This is a Chit Chat Crafters chat. If you want to know how to do sewing by hand, and yes, I made a couple of wedding dresses by hand. If you want to know how to make a skirt, all by hand, yes, I know how. If you want to know how to do leatherwork, making a pouch, I know how. I know the craft. I know the tools you'll need. If you want to know how to make things, pretty much anything. I could do embroidery. I could do crocheting, knitting. Diamond art painting, by the way, is the easiest thing I ever did say. And why do I say diamond art painting? Because it is so slaps me stupid. It is that simple. It is so much fun. And like a lot of people like to buy the diamond art kits, but you know, really, really do. But Amos, you like me all the same. Amos, I've never lied to you. April, my love, I missed you this morning. Oh, I wish you were there. It was talking about praising God for the morning Bible devotionals, darling. Yes, it was great. And I did go to another person's live, and guess what they told me? Psalm 150 is all about praising God. I was like, whoa, dude. So, yeah, I was so happy. So, anywho, just to give you a heads up, if I fall again one more time, accidentally or not, well, accidentally, I usually won't fall on purpose. I won't be here. I'll be in the hospital. I have to go to the ER. Doctor's orders, and I do not argue with the doctor who graciously found me Friday. And no, he was not my regular primary doctor, but he hooked me up and squared me away until I could go to my primary doctor's appointment this week. Where? Which one, honey? The right or the left? This here? This little mark here? Hello, Miss Shatika Woods. Now, Miss Shatika Woods, you are normally, you have it. So give me a second, y'all. Because I got to get my girl Shatika hooked up. Which eye do you think is bruised up, April, darling? I have this because I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep. I haven't been hydrated properly with lots of water. After a while, you get tired of drinking water. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Back in the day when I was pregnant with my first son, I spent a total of 7 months stay-wise in the hospital. All I got was water. And then... Oh, you missed that part, did ya? There's a place I go downtown here where I live. One of my favorite places to go. I walked into the office there. Literally, I put my bags down. I have a backpack on my back, my cane, and I have 2 other bags in my hands. So I did a bit of grocery shopping on the way. Ready? When you walk in the door, like this way, immediate to your right, there's a little stand where you got to sign in, and there's a couch. You know, the arm of the couch is important to remember. I put my 2 brown bags down from grocery shopping, put my hands on that couch, the arm of the couch, and I assisted myself downward to the floor so I would not do a hard fall. And I guess I'm gonna so you guys, I'm gonna have to leave. I'll have to call back. So that was a phone call. Might have been a phone call I was waiting for, but it'll wait because I'm doing my live now. I have to get done by 3:15 because at 3:20 I have to be on the phone with my grandchildren, chit chatting with them because, well, I love talking to them, and because I'm helping them and their mom, and I need to be on the phone with them. Okay, Patanton, Patton. Did I say your wrong name? Payton? Payton. If I butchered your name, please don't get offended. I'm just trying to pronunciate your name correctly. It's important. It's like learning Native American languages. Or, okay, give you for instance, I know some Chinese. I can't say the letter 4, not to save my life. Say the letter 4, number 4 in the Chinese language the wrong way. It means to kill you. No, I ain't saying that number. So yeah, and then the second time when I was there, literally I go back, sit down, and I'm walking very carefully, very slowly, and literally I was gonna end up doing falling forward thing. And instead, I locked up my legs. From my hips down, I have muscle. Pure, unadulterated muscle. Okay? What's my problem, darling? I've been sick for over 6 weeks with what they say is sinusitis. Last Friday, I fell 3 times. I landed twice on my head. And if that was your sister or mother, your cousin, somebody you love, you wouldn't want them hurt, right? So I have people from other chats that come in and they're checking on me, okay? So I'm giving them a brief update, all right? Because if anybody I know fell, I'd be the first one to pick them up. Well, wait. I'd be the first one to check them over. Why am I sick? I don't know. Oh, yes, I know. I'm a diabetic. I get sick severely once a year. My primary doctor and I discussed it. We have seen that I do get sick once a year. I can get pneumonia or bronchitis, take your pick. This time it was called sinusitis. I've had it for over 6 weeks. I didn't miss my last appointment. They canceled it on me, and that was 2 weeks ago. Okay? All right, April. I'm going to look for that email again, and if I do find it, I will respond back to you, darling. You have a blessed day, and you be careful now, okay? Yes, I am sitting down. I'm not going nowhere. If I have to go anywhere, I have a walker beside my bed. I have a cane for just in case. Heck, push to come, I'll slide off my bed where I'm sitting on, sit my booster on the floor, and crawl over the floor if I have to. I'm not falling down again. I don't want to. As we go. Is that how you say your name? As we go? Because I know a town in upstate New York called Oswego. Oswego. So that's why I was asking how to pronunciate your name. I hope I said it right. So, anywho, that's the update, okay? Now, I decided to do the secondary love I have, other than God, is I loved crafting. I used to do scouting for over 10 plus years, and I would learn crafts, turn around and teach it to the scouts, okay? Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, or Girl Scouts. People, I used to host a chat room back in the day on this one website. And it was once a week I did a craft chat, just craft chat. And so this lady had bought one of those kits, embroidery kits you get from Walmart. And on there, the printed piece, there's an area where you have to figure out how to put in the cross stitches, whatever, for 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 it, and you have to count it and figure it out. This poor lady could not figure out how to finish off. She had everything done but that, the words. Well, I went to the local Walmart, bought the same kit, went home, and I did the whole entire kit the way you're supposed to. Got down to where you have to do the what do you call that? You have to figure out the space where you're supposed to count down and all this, and where to put the lettering and all that at, because she didn't know how. I went and learned how. Turned around the following week and I went and told her how to do it. That's what I'm talking about, is when I learned a craft. It could be for children, adults, young adults, it could be for anybody. But if I know how to do something, or if I don't, for instance, like these beautiful polymer clay earrings. Hello, Outlaw. Oh, my love, darling. Hold on a minute, Outlaw. Don't leave me now. There's a madness. Okay, Outlaw, you're good. Go say hello and give them puppies some kisses and hugs and loving, okay? Yeah, I love animals. But if you came in and you say, "Oh, I want to learn how to do this," um, using pony beads, or you want to learn beadwork, or you want to learn leather work, whatever. I have a pretty good idea. If I don't know how, I know somebody who does. Like JC Calamity Jane. Okay, you guys, get a good close up of my earrings. Let me see if I can get one off. These are beautiful polymer clay earrings. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to hold still. Ain't that beautiful? Look at the red, the blue, the green. Alright, pull it back. There's gold flecks in this. This is one side that you're seeing. Now let me see if I can get it doing better. You see it now? Ain't that beautiful? And it's pretty hard. Almost as hard as a quarter. Okay? Now, I watched JC Calamity one time making these polymer clay earrings. The clay that she happened to be using was glow in the dark. I'm a mad dog freak on glow in the dark stuff. I got me a cane. It's got glow in the dark stuff. I got braces for my feet. It's got glow in the dark tape on it. I kid you not. I'm a freak when it comes to glow in the dark stuff, okay? I'm like a little kid all over again. And I was watching her and I asked her how much the glow in the dark earrings, I said, pick any pair, tell me how much they are. I'll send you the money. Like bling, bling, blam, okay? And instead she sent me gift of earrings. So whenever I get a chance and I have a chat and I have a live, guess what, people? A lady up and around the corner from my house, okay, makes some jewelry, earrings, and I had them in the other day, and I will be putting them in. I'm going to take turns on the ones that Calamity Jane sent me. And with those other ones, and this way I can show you guys what they look like. Maybe I have those other ones that the lady around the corner gave me, and I could find them. I don't know. I'm just looking to see. No. Okay, they're in my aid. I thought they were in here. They should have been in here, but they're not. Alright, but when I do find them again, I will have them out and prep for the craft chat. So this is the first few chats I've had about crafting. I'm giving you guys the information that I know of things I can make and do. Gearhead Garage. What is your favorite drug? Air. I'm going to let you guys know there's two things that royally upset me: disgracing God's name in vain, cursing Him. Two, alcohol or drugs. Well, good. Go enjoy. And I will pray that you don't die from it. But do not bring it up again in this chat. You have a choice. Stop talking about it, or you will be booted out. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Goodbye. You got a choice. You could hang out and chillax in here, have some fun, get to know some awesome, creative people, or you can be booted right out the door. Well, then don't be talking about that. And I do not have to shut up, but you do. This is my chat, not the other way around, darling. That's your second warning. Yes, God is great, and yes, God is awesome. Amen. You want to stay in my chat? Here's the rule. Well, I figured there was a reason why you're in here, so I will be putting you on my prayer list. No, you don't get a choice about that. It's my choice. You do drugs, you want to be, kill yourself, that's your choice. My choice is to pray for you. And yes, that's what I'm really good at. And if you don't believe me, ask Outlaw, ask Amos, ask Shatika, ask Greg Jones. He'll tell you. I love praying. I love praying for people I don't know, especially for those who do drugs. Beautiful, intelligent people ruin their lives with that stuff. Yes, Race Guy, you are so correct. Now, I can see when you have... Hey, Gearhead, listen to me. Don't talk, just listen. What have you turked on? My food for today. I'm going to have a chicken salad. Well, Ashley, that's fine. If you don't want to pray, that's fine. I believe in God. I believe that prayer works. I've seen prayer work in person, like up in your face person, where somebody was literally dying, and I mean, literally, heart stopped, everything. They're trying to reboot this person back to life, and they're getting ready to do the call, meaning that time of death thing. Okay. Here, and I said, no, Lord. Do you want to take, Lord, are they to be yours? Are you going to send them back to do the work of you? God sent them back. That's what happened. Jessica, darling, I'm asking everybody, another rule I have is how many emoticons you do. Can we just stick to 3? That's YouTube's rules, not mine. Please be courteous. I would greatly appreciate it very much. Okay? Because back in the day when we had, what do you call those things? Oh yeah, chats. Online without seeing a person. I had the boots of authority. You get so many chances, and then I boot you out. This is back in the day of Yahoo chats and stuff, and they would do the ASL thing, which is not allowed in this. So, anywho, that's what happened. All right? So let's be courteous to each other. Let's be kind and not talk about certain things. If you come in like Gearhead did, he is suffering, and I'm going to be for him. Not now, but I will be praying for him in his life so he can get away from the evil drift that will one day kill him if he doesn't. And how do I know? I've seen it happen in life. And I do not, in any shape, way, or form, want somebody to die because they're addicted, they have, whatever, they need help. in that regards. So, my way of helping is praying. And that's what I'm good at, okay? So, and you don't have to like it. You can even hate it, but I believe there is a God. I believe there is a Jesus Christ who came to the earth, walked this earth for the 33 years, was crucified, and on the third day he rose again to be seated on the right-hand side, God the Father. Amen. Okay? So I'm doing a homemade chicken salad. Later on, I might have a, what do you call that word? What is that word? I gotta think. I'm not thinking well. I may have some of my delicious um, corned beef brisket that I made from another YouTuber, by the way, and it was delicious. It is so good. It is so seriously decadent. If y'all were here, none of y'all would leave unless you were full of food. Home cooked, healthy, yummy, delicious food. So, and then my qualifications on cooking. You guys ever hear of a powwow, a Native American powwow? Well, I used to tune those for many years. And when I first started helping out the kitchen, I was a little scullery maid. Wash dishes, whatever was needed. And it came to the point where I became in charge of the kitchen. I had a crew. We fed over 200 people for a meal. So, that's my credentials on cooking. Most of my credentials on cooking is hands-on. And I'm not experimenting. And no, I didn't kill anybody experimenting with the food I made. You're not that lucky. So yeah, that's what I did. So it works out great. So if you want to learn something new, craft-wise, recipe, whatever you want, you're in the right chat. If you want to get away from certain things like Gearhead said, then we're going to be here and you're more than welcome to come in as long as you obey the rules. That's the only thing I ask. And yes, the rules are being set forth. We have Outlaw, we have Amos, we have Greg Jones, we have Miss Shatika, we have No Fear Here. Those people with the blue lettering around their names. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so rocking it, man. You guys, I swear to God, you are rocking my chat. I am so blessed by all of you. So anything you want to learn on a craft, or maybe you want to share your craft, something that you do, you have pictures, you could always put the pictures, let me know, email them to me, and I won't be able to show them that way, but we could post them on my channel page, and we could put a shout out for you and your craft and your unique things that you make and do, because I believe everybody needs somebody else to say, hey, I care enough to pray for you, but I'm also going to lift you up. I want to bring about sharing the minds of crafters, their uniqueness of their crafts. I want people to know how blessed we are by you. Oh, my earrings, they come from JC Calamity Jane. Fabulous lady, YouTube content creator. She is on YouTube. Look her up. JC underscore Calamity, like Calamity Jane. Calamity underscore Jane. She is the one who made my earrings. So if you want to talk about earrings, that's who you see. She does polymer earrings, right? And let me tell you what, they're as hard as a dang quarter. But they're so lightweight and beautiful. Y'all, I am not kidding you whatsoever. Did you already? And, yeah, you're going to have to check them out. Okay, number one rule. No, this is not a political chat. Get off of it. You want to pray for your country, your your government, whatever, that's at 5:15 in the morning on this channel. That is when I do my morning devotional chat. You're more than welcome to come. But you will get one warning. You will get a total of 3 chances to remove your... Wait. Why do you want a 20? Oh. Okay, Lahi, you know who you want to talk to then? I'm making a 20-pound cut. Pound cake? Her name is Kahija Reeves. It's spelled Khadijah, I believe. Reeves, Reeves. She's a sister of another mister. She made the most decadent pound cake. You go see her and she'll show you how to do it. Alright? So, anybody have any questions? You want to know anything? Don't be afraid. I don't bite. I might nibble. No, I'm just kidding. But this is the second time I've had this chat. Yes, my hair is wrecked. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, Kale. Khalad? If I say your name wrong, please do the pronunciation phonetically so I can say your name properly. Okay, it's very important. Hello, Sports with Mason. How are you? Do you know who made the backpack? No, but I know how to make one. I can make one out of a towel. I can make pants out of a towel. Take your pick. What do you want to learn? When I say I could do things, I could do things. I learned to do things because, 1, it was for a need, or 2, because I was scared how to do it, or because I was teaching somebody else. Whatever. It is all good. So much fun. Khalid. Is that right? If I say your name wrong, just let me know. I don't get offended. I just don't want to offend you with saying your name improperly, okay? So, let's see. A list of crafts I can and I know do. Crochet. Relearning knitting. I know how to sew by hand and by machine. I know how to make Native American regalia. It is the clothing that Native American people wear when they go to a powwow where the public comes to watch them do the native songs. Where are you been? Not too sure what you mean by that, Sassy. So anywho, where have I been? 39 states out of 50. I've lived in Germany for 9 years of my life growing up. My father was military. I'm a polyglot. Polyglot is a person that speaks multiple languages. Like German is my second language, other than English. I know Salagi, which is Cherokee. That's the blood I am. I know some Chinese. I know Korean, Vietnamese. I know some Native American, other languages. I know Spanish. I know a little bit of French. Just this and that. Languages to me is like a puzzle. It's fun. And by the way, my father is the master of doing puzzles. When my dad was young boy, he was kept indoors for... Yes, I know, of course I know English. You want proper English? You want English slang? You want to hear me talk with an accent? I could do that too. Take your pick. I could talk with a southern accent. I could talk with a German accent. Certain accents I could pick up just like as if you're picking up a pen. I can hear if you have an accent. Matter of fact, I was at a powwow one time. No, I don't know Estonia, but I have been watching. I love watching different channels, different countries, like Estonia, Kyrgyzstan, all, China, a lot of places. I love watching them. I love learning. Okay, so that's one of my fun stuff. Okay, so Sassy, you're from Estonia. I'm assuming, and if I assume wrong, just let me know. Okay, you're gonna get blasted out of here in 2 seconds flat if you don't start talking English. 1. How many more you want me to remove? Or do you just want to be kicked out of the chat? That's totally up to you. 1. If you want to say hi, say hi. If let's be courteous to each other. Let's be kind. Okay? And yes, you have to be of age. Not my ruling. That is a... No, I'm not a diva. Never. I'm not a diva. I would not want to be a diva. I would rather be shot first before being a diva. That just totally just blows my mind. Oh, no, no, no. I know I got a few people I personally know that are divas, and they'll say so. Me? Nah. I like to get down the dirt and play with the kids when, play marbles, cars, climb trees. I like to go camping. Most divas don't. They go glamping. Not me. I get right out there in the bush, make an open fire, food for y'all to eat, and no, you will not get sick, because before you get sick, I taste it first. That is my job. So, we don't do what Allison was doing a while ago. This letter, that letter. If you come in here to be rude and ignorant like that, you have a choice to stop it, stay and visit and enjoy yourself, or you can and will be booted. That is totally your choice. So I give you the option. You stop, you can stay. You don't. What talents do I have? The ones that... Hi, Sanchez. Come on in. What talents do I have? The talents that God gave me and blessed me with. I love to sing. I love to dance. And not just the funky monkey dances. I'm talking Native American dancing too. I love to have fun. Yep. Who was made to be removed? I like having fun. I like meeting new people. I like teaching and sharing knowledge. I like learning knowledge. I like all sorts of things. So which challenge do you want me to share with you? I've learned to do drywall. I've learned to do all sorts of things. One, it was either a need, or I was teaching it, or I wanted to understand it and learn it better. That's all. So, yes, Allison, how may I help you, sweetheart? Like I said, everybody's allowed to mess up at least once or twice. And I give you the rules that are being set forth and ask you kindly to obey them. And because if you were having a chat and you're on this side of the screen and I'm coming in typing everything in, first and foremost, nobody's coming in to ruin your chat. Oh, you need help with math. Is that what you're having a problem with? 7x plus 6. It depends on what x is. So 7 plus 6 is 13 by normal stances, but you don't have the answer. But what is x? That one, you have to know the answer. So 7x plus 6 equals, x is 2. So is that 7 times 2, that's 14 plus 6? Or is that 72 plus 6? Clarify. The reason why I asked for clarification is so I can understand by, yep, 78. That's what it could be. Yep, you're right, Tron. Thank you, Tron, for coming in. Yep. So you have to verify, you have to clarify when you're doing mathematics. Yes, actually, I'm relearning how to knit. I'm doing some basic little squares, or what they call those things? Swatches. They call them swatches. Time right now is 3:01. Oh, really? That's sad. You know, I never got to know my grandmother. I grew up with that one. So what happens when your parent is in the military, you're not raised around your family, your cousins, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents. It's just one of the things. I know what a bazooka is too, by the way. I've handled a bazooka before. And I know the damage it can do. Allison, I got a question for you, darling. Is this your homework? Allison, is this your homework? And if so, what grade? Are you in elementary? Are you in junior high? Are you in high school? Oh, you are. How old are you, sweetheart? Well, Tron, you come in here and we're going to share and have some fun. I will put your grandmother down for a prayer. What grade are you in, Allison? Oh, you're in grade 7? That means you're not of 18 of age. And it's not my ruling, it is YouTube's ruling that anyone 18 years or young, well, if you're under the age of 18, you'll have to leave. This is an adult chat, not my ruling. And by the way, when I was in 7th grade, you know what I was doing, Allison? You're going to love this one. I was a math tutor for 30 students a day, Monday through Friday. From calculus, trigonometry, algebra 1 and 2. All right, Tron, you noticed it. We told you before. We don't need to hear this reiterated again. That's like having a repeated, you're being like a broken record. Back in the day, if you were a broken record, you would say repeat, repeat, repeat. We don't need it repeating, okay? Because then that's taking time away from other people, and that's not fair. But I will most definitely be saying a prayer for your grandmother. That's guaranteed. I have another chat I do at 5:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is a morning Bible devotional chat. If anyone wants to learn about the Bible, they want prayers, okay? You cut from 5:15 in the morning Eastern Standard Time to 6:15, Monday through Saturday, okay? 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Sundays, and I would be most glad to have you there. Yes, mine too, right? Yes. So that chat is in the morning, crack of dawn morning. Yes, I'm an early birder. You come then, and I have a few things that I would share with you that might help you. I also know of a poem that may help you. Okay? No worries, darling. We got this, okay? Because did you grow up to get to know your grandmother? Did she teach you things? Did she love up on you like you were just, mwah, baby, come here, right? Guess what I didn't get? My only person I could say was my grandmother was Margaret Luck, German lady that my mother worked with in Germany when my mom worked in the mess halls for the military. She said I was her favorite because I could speak and sing German songs. At that age, I was like between the ages of... Last time I was in Germany was from the time I was 10 until I was going on 14 years of age. To this day, I cannot go sing Christmas carol. Well, I could sing Christmas carols and such. You know, you go Christmas caroling. The only song I will hum to is Silent Night. Why? Because I start in one language and I finish in another. I have to seriously focus on saying the correct words in the right language. Yeah, that's what happens. I kid you not. I could start in German and I will finish in English. You know what, Tron? You know what? Even if you didn't have a plug penny, I would just be happy of you to come in the chat. Now, this chat is going to be from 2:30 in the afternoon to 3:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Now, if I have a appointment to go to, like I do for Thursday, okay, I might start it earlier, like I did today. Hold on, Tron. Hang on. Tron, I need to do something. Hold on a minute. Everybody hold your horses. Please. Thank you. Better yet, go get some water to drink. Hello, Patricia. If you got water, tea. I love tea, by the way. Water, tea, coffee, soda. Go grab something to drink. I want you guys to remember to hydrate. Very, very important. Because I learned another thing about older women and us getting older and hydration. It is scary what happens, what I learned today. So, Patricia, come on in. This is the second day of my Afternoon Delight with Temi. We're going to do crafts. We're going to inspire each other. We're going to help each other. We're going to support each other. Oh, there you go, Lily. Well, give your mama a hug and a kiss. Yes, now, if you can. Why? Because my real mother has passed away, and my other mom lives in another state about 3,200 miles away from me. You tell your mama she got her such a little girl. Wow, Patricia, Lily, that is awesome. I'm so glad you came in. So if you have any crafts you wish to learn, I have my channel page where I post things like if I'm coming in, I'm going to start early or late for my Afternoon Delight chat or morning chats. Any crafts you want to learn, or you want to share your pictures of what you made, just ask. Let me know. On my about page is my email address. Say, hey, this is so-and-so from... Oh, good. A good squeeze. Just say, hey, this is so-and-so from the Afternoon Delight chat. Or you came in and you were in the morning chat for the Bible devotional. Hey, just say so. I will connect with you. Yeah, if you like. All right. And I will tell you guys some fantastic, fabulous people you're going to want to hook up with, like Auntie Mama's Kitchen. Yes, it is. Then we have, thank you, Bazooka Guy. You know what? You know what? Another thing of Bazooka reminds me of? That Bazooka gum. You guys remember the Bazooka gum and the wrappers they were wrapped up in? You guys remember that gum? Oh, that was fun gum. Mm-hmm. Hello, Aaron, darling. I'm glad you came in to join us. Thank you. If you do connect with me, I will connect back with you. Allison, darling, if you're under the age of 18, you cannot be in this chat. It's not my ruling. That's what, who is that? Um, who is that? Okay, Tron, Patricia, which is Lily, and I put your name above that in parentheses. Bazooka, thank you, Aaron, darling. That is so sweet to tell us how young and beautiful you truly are. Thank you so much. And yes, my hair is normally not like this. You guys, actually, I stopped brushing my hair to come into the live. I had to start early today because I got me some grandkids. Yes, I am a grandmother. They call me Meemaw. And I got to be on the phone with them at a certain time today to help them and their mommy out. Okay, Bazooka Guy, cool beans. That is awesome, man. You rock. And I will connect with you guys when I'm done and a chance today. But if you have any crafts or something you want to learn, let me know. Something you're crafting. Like, we had a gentleman here, Mr. Shadow, yesterday, telling us how he's doing the designs of the like spaceships and stuff. And he's going to share his drawings. He also talked about making homemade walking sticks, like for canes and such. Isn't that fascinating? Wouldn't you want to learn how? Because you'd be surprised how many people would rather have an old-fashioned walking stick instead of one of those metal canes. I'm just saying. So, you guys, this is the first week, the second day of the first week of this new chat in the afternoon. I will give out shout-outs to crafters. Like, we have a lot of crochet people, fiber arts community people that I personally know. I've been in their chats for years. I know people that crochet, they knit. I know people that do all sorts of crafts. Oh, I do my best. I really do. Until you get stupid. And I don't mean that in a nice way. You have a brain. You have a choice to use it or not. If you don't use it, to me, that's being stupid. And I don't like people looking stupid. It makes me mad because I know you're a highly intelligent being. Okay? Yeah, that's how I think. And I think we all have something to share, learn, have fun with each other in a good way. And that's what this chat's for. So if you have a cup of tea, bottle of water. Okay, Bazooka, slow down, bud. You have a bottle of soda pop, or some people call it soda, some people call it pop. You have Pepsi, Coke, or Mountain Dew, whatever to drink. Orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, you name it, juice. Make sure to hydrate, though, with that water. Yes, I'm trained as a nurse, so just so you know, I don't want you guys to perish of thirst. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would hydrate. There is a beautiful person named Lisa Knits 69 is her channel. She does knit. She blankets, all sorts of lovely things. As she's learned to crochet, and a lot of the stuff that she does, guys, She donates to the local hospital. So you know. Good. Smart man. I love it. Time is up. I have to go. I'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully, God willing, the creek don't rise, as I say. 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. You guys go be a blessing and be a nice person. Oh, really? It's ITSTXL. Lilia? Are you Delilah? Okay, guys, I gotta go because I have that other commitment with my grandchildren. It's for their safety, okay? And that I will give you guys tomorrow 2:15. No, tomorrow is 2:30 to 3:30. What time I'll be here Thursday, I'm not too sure, but I will let you know, okay? If you're connected to me, then you can look on my, you'll get a notification when I'll be live on Thursday, because I do have a doctor's appointment I have to get to. It's not a choice. Being sick for sick. Excuse me, Lord. 6 weeks sucks. Pardon the French. Yeah, the word sucks in my household when my children are growing up. See ya. Some people would say saya, but it's see ya. Correct. Sorry, this cough is still trying to kick my butt, y'all. I've been sick for 6 weeks, and I'm seriously tired of it. I've fallen down because of the instability of my ankles and everything from being dizzy and the cold, or sinusitis, what they're calling it. Don't ask me why. But tomorrow, 2:30, 3:30, afternoon delight, we're going to be talking about crafts and crafts that I might be working on. Also, any kind of crafts that you might be working on. If you have pictures, you can email them to me. It's all on my About page on my channel. Okay? Thank you. I will do it right back to you later on, I promise. You guys have a blessed day. I gotta go. My grandbabies are calling me now. Take care. Bye-bye. Happy Tuesday. Exactly. Lord. Please, Lord. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a blessed